Hi everybody. Halloween is fast approaching. Already some goodies have arrived to Ghost Babies here. Some of you will know that on 2013 I started a page called Ghost Babies, and Ghost Babies is what I call my collection. And so it's kind of like a birthday party for the collection. It's a special. Halloween was always special to me, and now is extra special because it's the day we celebrate the collection, which I could go on at length about, but I won't, because with the advent of COVID, I gave up gainful employment, and I now divide my time between here at my husband Demon's house and my parents' house up in the forest. So it was just a little much. Even before COVID, I was finding it a bit much, and so since COVID, I've since given up that employment, but now my income is much reduced, and I had thought, well, good and bad. Good because I'll have a lot more time to work on my own work, but very bad because I can't buy dolls at the rate that I used to. So there was still quite a list of doll makers whose, I would like at least one example of their wonderful work, and I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to do that now, but my lovely, lovely partner Demon, who I love with all my heart, has continued to aid and abet me in procuring signature pieces of artists who really belong in the Ghost Babies collection. And here today has arrived just such a package. The artist's name I am not going to attempt to pronounce as it's in Russian, but her store on Facebook and on Etsy is mandragora-root. So here is a lovely little Halloween edition to Ghost Babies, all the way from Belarus, did you say, Demon?
Yep.
To us here at Ghost Babies. So it only just came, and fortunately Demon is here. I won't have to wait. Well, that's always very tricky, to do a box opening. If Demon is in here, I generally wait, because even though I have my Pivo now, it's, nothing replaces Demon as the most excellent cameraman. Oh, I'm so excited. So this artist, I have drooled over her work for years. And there was one other piece, a curious little red fella that was going to climb a ladder that I really, really loved and missed out on. So ever since then, I've been watching and watching and hoping. And then this little fella appeared. And I really didn't think. Demon recently bought Goldfish by Leslie O'Leary, which was a pricey. Oh, this is a beautiful. Anyhow, I didn't really feel right about presuming, but he saw the virtue in this work, his demonly self. Oh my God, what a beautiful package. Look at that. I was just speaking to a friend of mine, Linda Grease, who was saying how the packaging is so important to her. I don't generally give it a whole lot of thought until I get an unbelievably fabulous package like this. Oh my gosh. You're right, Linda. It really does make a difference. How beautiful. So I was sort of glad, actually, when this little fella appeared, that I hadn't gotten the one I lusted after so much before, or any of the subsequent ones that I have lusted after, because this one, well, you will just, so, I hate to wreck it. Okay, I'm not going to. I'm going to just winkle that off. Maybe I can put it all back together after. Textile Creatures from Mandragora-root. Oh, all her work is so wonderful. So seemingly simple and yet oh my. Okay, we won't show these right now. Okay, we can show this one. So here is a different one. Example of her work. How very Halloweenish. I love getting artwork. All this provenance. Oh my. That one should be in the Ghost Babies collection too, but all right. This Padme Padonkadonk here is soon to go on a journey, but more of that another time. Right now, we are going to focus on the main event here.
Is that it? There's nothing on the back of that?
What's that? No, it's just,
Okay.
it's lovely. Just lovely. Beautifully done. Oh. Lovely forest green tissue paper. Forest green being one of my all-time favorite colors. Mandragora-root. I wish I could say the artist's name properly. I will look at it and try. And there will be more Halloween videos because, as I said, it's sort of a special time of year for us here at Ghost Babies. And also this year's kind of special too because, well, anyway, it was hard not to get off topic. And we want to stay on topic because, thank you so much, Demon. There is another little guest coming, a very honored guest. But this little fella I didn't think would come. And we are so honored to have this here. And there are all kinds of Halloween creatures at Ghost Babies that are very eagerly awaiting meeting this little fella. This little girl. It's a girl. Or is it a girl? No, I'm thinking of the other guest that is arriving. Oh my, oh my. I see you're seeing it better than I am myself right now. Oh my goodness. There he or she is. Oh my goodness. What do you think, Demon? Oh. Look at that. Hello. It's been a long journey. I'm so glad to be here at long last. Would you like to see me without the mask? Well, I would, you know. Oh, look at this beautiful, I'm admiring your beautiful little tag. Thank you. Gorgeous little Amanita mushroom for flying with, isn't that right? Because this is a wolf, a winter wolf, who now can fly in the forest. There's a lovely poem. Oh my God. It's got a little bony tail. And all of these, oh my God. Can you get a good shot of them, Demon? Just pull that one out a little. Yes, I'll pull these a little bit away from the mask if I can without doing any harm. So that they're not interfering with the mask. I think they probably were like this and then just got folded in a little bit for safety's sake in transport. Okay, there we go. We fiddled with them a little later, huh? Once you had a chance to... Oh my gosh, this mask. Look at her painting. She's got some flocking on here for moss. That's actually actual texture. And the skill with which she's created the color and texture is just flawless. Just flawless. We'll pull these out a little bit too. I will check the pictures before I do too much here and get them as much like the pictures as I can. Now, I keep thinking of him as a he. I don't know if it's a he for sure. Could be a transgendered wolf. Who's to say it isn't? Now, this lovely little creature here in all its wise forest glory, in its skeletal state, with its mask of wisdom, is how I kind of like to think of it. But this mask lifts off, and there is this wonderful, youthful little face underneath. Look at that. Here, Padme. Oh, I'm going to put this up here for just a moment. Can I turn him to you without help? Turn him to the light. Look at his, can you get his eyes? Or his eyes getting a nice, the nice color in the, hello, sweet, beautiful thing. He's quite heavy. He's very, very substantial. I didn't notice on the pictures this detail on his forehead. But he's so young and lovely looking, and oh my God. Wow, how did she do that? I thought those were stitches. See here? These are actual little sharp teeth. I don't know what they can actually be. But they're not stitched on. That's applique, I guess. And they are actually sharp little pointy teeth. And you are just amazing. I love you. Huh. Oh my God. I loved them in the pictures, but as is always the case, no matter how much I love a doll in the pictures, without fail, not once have I gotten a doll and thought, oh, I don't like it as much as I do in the pictures. Without fail, these works of art in person, if I like it in the pictures, I know. Well, don't be embarrassed. You're just too beautiful. I know that they will blow my mind in person, and that has absolutely never failed. This artist, as I said, it only seems simple. The sophistication of this work is just keeps me coming back to her time and time again. The exquisite colors and textures that she creates, and just the sheer imagination, the power of her imagination. And of course, that is hugely important to me. The more unusual and idiosyncratic a work is, the more I like it. And I couldn't love you more, little fella. You are just too awesome. So I'm going to introduce you to Padme the Donkadonk. She's going to have a pretty special role this year in Halloween festivities. And there's all kinds of creatures waiting to meet you, but I thought maybe you and she would like to have a little cup of tea. Just the two of you to begin with. And there he is. Now, how shall I position him to best? Oh. Well, now. Shall we put your mask back on? Let's give it a try. It's very light, the mask. Goes on very easily. What do you think, Demon?
Pretty cool.
Amazing. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. We're going to have to find a name for you. Yes, I think I asked if you did have a name, but if you don't have a name, then you can tell us when you're ready. Okay, everybody. Our very special Halloween guest, the Winter Wolf, has arrived, and we will allow him to keep his mysterious name a secret for a little while longer. And we will round up all of his, he will live with the bats and some of the Halloween creatures. Would you like that? We're all very eager to meet you. So there will be more video to follow, but I just had to do this one right now in gratitude to Mandragora-root, whose work I just love, could not possibly love more. And he is just the one. I adore him. You are beautiful. And with great thanks to my beloved Demon, who is also my most excellent cameraman, and who my life as a collector cannot continue without his fond assistance. He likes them too. He's got a few dolls all of his own, and fine ones they are. And thanks to all of you for sharing all of this with me. It brings me so much joy to be able to share this passion that, not too many people in my family or not too many of my friends in my actual, day-to-day life, they appreciate it. They're encouraging and all of that, but they don't get it. So it's wonderful, wonderful to have all of you who really do get it. Vicky and Philip and Cody, that I could name, other collectors who, my life would just not be as joyful without you. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.